It's Stacy from StacySays.com, and today I want to do a vlog about something that I've been going through lately. And maybe you're going through the same thing I don't know, but I just wanted to put it out there and just see if anybody else can relate. Now, it has to do with my blog. As you all know, my blog is called StacySays.com. If you haven't, please go check it out. I would love for you to come and visit. But anyway, I have been blogging for about 5 years, which is a really long time. I'm an entrepreneur type person, so I've had a few businesses, and my latest endeavor has been my blog. And like I said, I've been doing it for about 5 years, and it seems as though, I don't know what happens, but I kind of get in like a little funk every so often. And I have been doing everything that I can to try to improve my blog. And so I picked up this book. I ain't no dummy, but Blogging All-in-One for Dummies. You see how thick this book is? It has 8 books in one. So I thought, maybe it's time for me to kind of take a refresher course and just kind of reteach myself some things and even learn some new things I really hadn't been doing right or just didn't even know. And so I've been reading it. It's been good. I've been looking at a lot of different things, like the times of days to post, the best times to post versus when you shouldn't post. And I've been looking at all this stuff like topics, what type of blog posts get the most views, and just a whole ton of information. And it's been great. It's been really informative. But, I've been kind of asking myself, why am I blogging? What am I blogging for? Am I blogging to have the biggest, best blog out there and to make a gazillion dollars and all of that? Or am I blogging because I want to blog? Am I blogging because I enjoy sharing my opinions, my thoughts, whatnot? And I want to say that, yes, I love blogging. It's for me first, and then it's for others. I blog about things that I like and pretty much topics that I want to talk about. And I think that in my blogging journey, I have learned how to do that. At one time, my blog used to be called The Coupon Sister. And I've made videos on that, so be sure to go look at those videos so you know what I'm talking about. But I learned that I started to feel like I was blogging for everybody else, and I had to blog about a deal. I had to blog about, the latest coupon every single day, 3 to 4 or 5 times a day. And it was getting to be just a little too much for me, and I didn't feel like my heart was in it. So I switched it to StacySays.com so that I could kind of, what I say goes, whatever I want to write about is what I write about. And I, for the most part, do that. But I'm finding that, I have this voice that's out there on the internet. But, at some point, I really want to see my blog grow. I really want to see my numbers grow. I want to see a income from blogging. I know that there's so many bloggers that are making such a great deal of money blogging or YouTubing or whatnot, and I'm not doing that. So a lot of times I'm looking at other people and I'm saying, what are they doing? Please, will somebody please tell me how y'all do it? Because I've looked at the formulas that have been given, and something is missing. It's like something's missing for me, and I'm not really sure what it is. I can't put my finger on it. And I've talked to other bloggers about it too, and they kind of say the same thing, like, yeah, it's like there's this magic I don't know, there's this magic potion or something that you take and your blog just works. I don't know. But for me, I'm just not seeing that. I'm not seeing it. And it's discouraging because you're like, okay, now so-and-so's been blogging for 1 year and they have how many followers? They have how many readers? How many subscribers? And if you're not careful, you can really get caught in that. And so, okay, back to my blogging book. So I'm reading this and it's telling me all this stuff, you guys. When, like I said, when to blog. And then also, I've been doing a lot of looking on different websites like the Sits Girls, different ones that have like, they'll have like a little, I don't know, a topic. And then you can go on, read that about that topic, you know, how to increase your Facebook presence, how to double your numbers on Twitter, you know, all that stuff. And I'm looking at this stuff and I'm thinking, when do I have time to live? When do I have time to take care of my family? When do I have time to just be me? Because there's so much. If you look at and if you do every single one of these points, I do not see how you have time to sleep. I do not see how you have time to do anything but eat, sleep, drink, blogging. And somehow I feel like your personality, you know, who you are gets lost in all of that. And so, yeah, I'm struggling, y'all, because I want my blog to grow. I want my Twitter, Facebook, you know, all my networks. And then they tell you to get, every time there is a network that comes on the scene, they tell you to jump on board if you want this and if you want that. And if you want to reach this audience, you better sign up on Pinterest. If you want now the new thing, well, not the new thing, but Instagram's been out for a long time. But now companies, they want you to have 500 plus followers on Instagram. They want you to have, you know, 2,000 on Google Plus. I don't like Google Plus. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I don't like that platform. It is not for me. I'm more into, you know, Facebook, Twitter, things like that. I don't want to keep adding another social network just to try to stay above, you know, I don't know, just to stay current, stay relevant, and doing what everybody else is doing. So now I got to go learn this platform, and I got to figure out how to do this. And the latest one that I saw was the Vine. Like, it's an app that you got to get on your phone, and I did some research on it, and I don't even know if I can get it on my phone. I have an Android. I don't know, but that's like the latest thing my daughter was doing. She was making a Vine when we were out to eat, and I'm like, okay, so do I need to jump on this trend now, like, to stay up to date with everybody else? Is this gonna be the new thing? It may or may not, I don't know. But my point is, I feel like there's just too much. There's too much to have to do, and it's overwhelming because you're just trying to do too much. And you guys, look, I have all them platforms except for the Vine. I went and I signed up for, I have Instagram, I have Pinterest, I have all those things. And you know what? I'm not seeing the big, great numbers that they're saying that you should have. So I can't help but think, well, what am I doing wrong here? I'm doing something wrong to have been blogging this long and the numbers don't seem to be there. Seems like I'm doing something wrong. So I don't know, y'all. I am just a little frustrated by it because I really want to stay true to myself. I really want to stay true to my blog, but I need for it to turn around and start making some money. And like I said, I've just not been seeing results from it. And I'm curious to know and what other bloggers or other YouTubers are doing or experiencing. You know, if you're a YouTuber, are you making money on YouTube? Are you doing it because you just love making videos, and if people watch it, they do. If they don't, oh well, you're going to keep making them? Or are you a dedicated YouTube vlogger, and you're constantly putting out them vlogs, you know, once a week, twice a week, or however often you do it, and are you seeing good results from that? It seems like lately, I don't know, just since I've been really trying to set these blog goals and achieve them, that at the same time I'm being pulled in a different direction. And I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but I've seen a couple of bloggers who've talked about why they blog, and one particular blogger, her name is Gus Gab, she was sharing about how she's not blogging for those things. She's blogging for her family, and she's not trying to do ABC according to, you know, the right thing to do according to, you know, I don't know, those blogger pros out there. I don't know. That wasn't her intention. And you know, I read another person's blog post, I think it was Lip Gloss and Binky, and she had just shared what she was doing that day, but in her blog post there was like a picture that said live to blog, no, let me get this right, blog to live, or no, it was blog what you live, not live what you blog. And I thought, okay, that's really interesting, because, you know, sometimes you just get so caught up with, like, okay, I gotta put this post in, and I gotta do this, and I got 3 topics, and I got these many deadlines, and I gotta hurry up and get this stuff out. And even though I really wanted to talk about this other thing, but I can't because I got these deadlines, and I've got to do it, and I got to do it now, you know, and whatnot. And then, you know, it's like it runs your life instead of just letting your life just be and then blogging about it, you know. And so I thought that was really eye-opening for me. And then also there's a song I've been listening to by Andy Mineo. If you guys don't know who he is, look him up. Andy Mineo. And I don't remember the name of the song. It's on his latest CD, Heroes for Sale. And he has a song in there where he's talking about being obsessed with Twitter followers and comparing your Twitter to other people's Twitters. And I don't know about y'all, but I know I've been guilty of that, because, you know, I think sometimes we're trying so hard to be liked, to be perceived well, that we go and we compare ourselves to somebody else who might be, you know, similar to us. So then we're, oh, they have this many followers, and you know, I have more than that, or I have less than that. Oh my gosh, what am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me? Or, oh, I've got more, and haha, you know, now I'm the stuff. I mean, and I just think that it's so sad. Like, I really don't want to be that kind of person. I really could care less how many Twitter followers I have, or versus somebody else's. But, you know, if we're not careful, if we don't keep our mind and our things on focus, if we don't keep our focus right, we'll get off into them strange things. And I just don't want to do that anymore. So it's making me sit and think. It really is. It's making me think about some things, you know, like, why am I doing this? And every so often, it seems like at least every 6 months or to a year, I have these these kind of conversations with myself where I'm debating about, or at least challenging myself in the area of blogging, to figure out why it is I blog and what I'm trying to get out of it ultimately. What's the ultimate goal that I'm trying to get out of the blogging? And so, yeah, anyway, I've had tons of those conversations with myself trying to figure out what it is I want from blogging. So, anyway, I've rambled long enough, and I hope that I'm not the only one. I'm sure I'm not the only one going through this stuff. But like I said, if you are, I would love to hear your thoughts on blogging and, you know, trying to pursue success in it. Is it working for you? Or are you no longer looking at it that way, and do you just blog for the fun of it, for yourself? So let me know, y'all, please. I'm interested in knowing what you all think, and I feel a little bit better having shared that, having got that off my chest, and I look forward to hearing some of your solutions. So talk with you all very soon. Take care.